All right, so market trends for 2022. Just wanted to talk about some things that I think will happen in the new year, and to maybe just keep aware of them and look out for how it's all trending. So first one is, I think interest rates will remain reasonably stable. So our fixed rates might increase slightly, our variables will fluctuate around a bit, but banking's still a competitive beast, so I think our rates in general will remain pretty stable, okay? No, I don't think it'll bottom out and go down at all, but I don't think we'll see too much increasing going on by the banks either. Second one is the regional shift that I think occurred a lot through COVID will continue to shift, right? Not so much with COVID, but people realizing that they can now work from home and do it comfortably, and maybe go into their town or city once, twice a fortnight, and that will suffice, okay? The other part of that is property prices. The major growth in the last couple of years has seen people's inability to buy in the suburb that they wish to in the capital city areas. So they've either got two choices. They can rent-vest, which means they live where they want to live, and but go and buy somewhere else, i.e. regional, because it's more affordable, or they actually make that shift out to a regional centre and live there themselves. So either way, I think we see continued favourable conditions for regional locations, at least those that are in good proximity to city centres or running their own 2 feet. So their economies are really stable, the populations are growing, you can go there and get a job for pretty much any industry. The third one is, I think expats will return and foreign investors will return. So what are those people going to be buying? In the property space, there'll be the units being bought in capital cities for universities, etc. And foreign investors like the big luxury items, so the high end or the top end of the market, I think will be quite popular there. So units and high end will be what a lot of these people will be consuming or purchasing, and it'll mean that those empty 000 postcodes will start to fill up a little bit more as the borders open up. The fourth one is price growth. I think we'll continue to see price growth, maybe not at the levels that we've seen in 2021 for a lot of areas, but we'll still continue to see that growth, I think. And I'll talk about it in another video as to what areas I think are primed for that consistent growth. But generally speaking, cash rates are low, money's cheap, right? And it's cheaper to buy something than it is to rent at the moment, because rents have pushed up a lot in 2021, and they've got stability in bricks and mortar, and COVID's shown that property prices haven't gone down, they've actually gone the other way through this uncertainty. Builds, I think, will be more common. Now, Australia generally has an undersupply of properties and dwellings around the country due to the births and the migration and all those sort of things. So I think builds give people certainty. Number one, you go into a build with a cheaper deposit as opposed to buying something existing because of stamp duty and also first homeowner concessions. But secondly, we know exactly what we're going to pay for the land, and we know exactly what we're going to pay for the build. Now that gives people certainty to say, I can go and lend that money. Versus in these times that we've seen in 2021, where we might have a price guide of 480,000 and it ends up selling for 600. Right, I didn't factor in that extra 120 that I was going to pay for that. And there's the uncertainty of not knowing how many other buyers are bidding in competition against me. So I think house and land gives us more stability and people confidence to be able to say, right, I'm buying in at 500,000 and that's exactly what I'm going to be paying for that. So yeah, remains to be seen what all of that playing out, but they're my thoughts on 2022. So look forward to bringing some more information into the new year.